Okay, in this video we're just going to look at how you can restrict apps on phones and tablets on Android. So in this instance, this is kind of like a shared tablet, and sometimes I might not want my kids going on like certain apps. So what you can do is if you just go up into your settings option, so usually it's just in the pull down menu, and then you'll have a settings icon that looks like that. It's kind of like a cog, you just pull down twice on the menu, and then this one. And then we'll come up into the apps and notifications. This might look slightly different on your version of Android, but usually there's apps or apps and notifications. And then on my one, it's called app info, and it's just basically the menu where we get all the apps. And in this instance, I'm just going to look to disable Chrome. So if we click on Chrome, and then right up here, I've got the option to kind of open, disable, or force stop it. So we just want to disable it. So we'll just click on that. And then we can hit disable app. And then if we come back to the page, you can see here that that's actually disabled the Chrome app and it's disappeared. So if I drag up into here, you can see this is all the apps. Usually that's the way you get to your app drawer, just by swiping up. It might be slightly different on your device, but if you kind of swipe up, you can see that Chrome's no longer available in there. So there's no full access to the internet, as it were, through a browser. And I've actually disabled the Google app as well, so you can see the search bar is black and you can't actually search on it. So now you've effectively got a tablet where, you know, they can maybe play games or look at certain apps, but they can't go onto the internet. I've also disabled the App Store on there as well, so you can kind of go through and you can disable all the things that you want in there. But it's worth kind of knowing when you switch it back on. So if you come back into app info, and then we come back onto Chrome, and then you can see now we've only got two options. One of them is to enable it and force stop it. So when we hit enable, it's back to how it was, but when we come back to the home screen, it doesn't restore our home screen tab. We've got to go back to here, so up into our app drawer, and then if you hold your finger down on that one and then sort of move it around, it will bring it out onto here, and we can just place it back on there, and you can see now Chrome is like usable as an app again. And like I say, you can essentially do that on anything inside of here that's regarded as an app. So like I say, the sort of the popular ones might be disabling kind of you could take out Chrome, any browsers you've got, anything like that. You can disable things like I say, the Google search. Effectively, if you remove Chrome and keep the Google app, they can still search things, because on some tablets like this one, you can't actually get rid of that bar. Like if you hold down, you can't do anything with it. It always exists on the home page or on the the launch page. So disabling that as well means that it essentially will disable like all of the kind of internet search functionality on there. But you can kind of have a play around with it. It works the same for all apps. Like I say, just remember when you enable them again, you'll have to bring them back onto the dashboard. The other way you could kind of do this is by creating user accounts on there, and we could run through that in a different video. But this is just a nice simple way to do it. Like I say, if you've got like a shared tablet or phone or something that you just want to restrict a little bit of access on, that's quite a nice way to do it. So if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe.